Friends, in the previous lecture, we have already seen that any company who is preparing financial statements have to prepare the financial statements in accordance with the format given under Schedule 3. And we also saw that Schedule 3 has got three parts: Division 1, Division 2 and Division 3. Division 1 is applicable for local accounting standard following companies. Division 2 is for Ind AS companies other than NBFC, and Division 3 is applicable for Ind AS companies being an NBFC. Now, the question is whether this Schedule 3 is applicable to all the companies or are there any exclusions to it. Friends, there are certain specific companies who are not required to prepare their financial statements in accordance with Schedule 3, which means Schedule 3 is not applicable in such cases. Which all are those companies? Now, if you see, this non-applicability of Schedule 3 is given as a proviso to Section 129(1). Section 129 is prescribing the Schedule 3 or making the Schedule 3 mandatory for the companies. And proviso to Section 129(1) says that Schedule 3 will not be applicable to insurance company, banking company, or any company engaged in the generation or supply of electricity. We can call it as electricity generation or distribution entities, distribution company. Okay, and the last one, any class of company for which a form of a financial statement is specified under the Act governing such class of companies. Okay, so these are the four categories to which Schedule 3 is not applicable. Now, if you see the category of these companies here, insurance company, who is the regulator? Insurance company is regulated by IRDA. So, who has to prescribe the format for insurance companies? IRDA has to specify. Similarly, banking company is governed by RBI. So, RBI Act should specify the format for banking companies, not your Schedule 3. Okay, similarly, power distribution or generation companies, they are governed by an act called Electricity Act. Okay, Electricity Act. Now, Electricity Act also gives a particular format in which these power distribution and generation companies should prepare the financial statements. Okay, you might have learned it in your intermediate electricity accounts, right, or power accounts. Okay, so that format is applicable for such companies, not Schedule 3. Okay, and the last one, it is a general criteria or general condition where they say that if a company is governed by any specific act and that specific act provides some particular form to be like a particular form in which the financial statements are prepared, for such companies have to follow that particular format, not the Schedule 3. Okay, so Schedule 3 is applicable to all companies excluding these companies. Friends, I hope that is clear to everyone. This is something which is very fundamental. You may be following it in your articleship, okay, in your audits. So you need to have a clear-cut idea who have to follow Schedule 3, who shouldn't follow Schedule 3, and among those who follow Schedule 3, which division, whether it is Division 1, Division 2 or Division 3 to be followed. I hope that is clear to you. Thank you.